this low ground.
All Sky Scroll and Eyedrop are waiting for is a pause in the action, and then they can up. They're already tarping through this secondary height layer towards the front side of zone. So it really feels like it's inevitable for them to try and look for that hide siege themselves. Cade, Cringe, Mappy, though, they're not out of the conversation just yet. Robin gonna be isolated as a member, and now that's just going to be a free refresh there for Cade. A little bit of Cypher material as well, but Cringe, Mappy, Cade actually forced to keep trying tarping through this low ground instead, but they don't have many mats remaining.
That's the main issue. They can't go ahead of zone here. Eyedrop has too many materials, but now as they start to run low, they're forced to look for a refresh, and that's exactly what they are going to secure. Eyedrop, Sky Scroll doing a great job of staying ahead, looking back in the big tarp they've already made to find those refreshes, continue trying to drop down an opponent, maybe even whoop out a triple spray, anything they can here to continue getting elimination after elimination on the low ground.
They have so much control currently on this low ground. They're up above.
Strong drive, yeah.
Trying to see if they can maybe find the advantage. They're gonna fall though from that elevated position. Now a solo stuck on height, but Sky, Eyedrop, Scroll, they might just be content to keep breaking through the low ground instead.
His team now to clutch it out of his solo up
Top
above.
3.
Cringe is running low on material, 0 builds left. They're looking
live top 3 green solo. GTA bola le top 2 1v3. Let's go. Let's go.
Look, they might not have looked to take height, but at the end of the day, Takada, a victor royale is a victor royale. Eyedrops more than happy to take their
to close out and get that victory royale, qualifying them to the major finals. But look, we've had so much going on. There was so many angles.
And also to Mini Miner, because they were top on your list of teams you thought would be taking a victory royale today.
Yeah, real bold prediction right there. I'm sure a lot of people would have not had them on their top 5 list. Now, I could have asked my neighbour's dog to predict, and they
Cringe Mappy Cade.
that, I'm sure, as well. But a really well-played game, really nicely played.
Second यार इन्होंने consistent second third यार कस्तो अनलक यार.
Make sure you guys turn your Twitch whispers on, so Bears can DM you if you
Lucky
win.
second 16th.
Very low ground team. The way that they were getting those frags, getting those eliminations, staying ahead, and making sure there was no height changes like we saw.
I'll do the prediction again,
in
but I'll
that
take
game number 1. They
Eyedrop
played it to
off.
perfection.
It was the banker. It was the one that couldn't fail. It was the one
No
that
banker.
never failed. I mean, you look at how they played it. Like you said, it was, not pitch perfect, to be fair. If I'm being critical, I think there's some
Okay,
minor
Levin,
things
why
that
are we being a
could
hater?
have been advertised. They would know themselves, but it was enough to get the job done. And I think it's great awareness from them in terms of just not necessarily just playing for height in this lobby. Where they know it's going to be.
I told you, Chad, the wins aren't going to come up high ground. You're very vindicated in saying that. I think early heights are not going to produce a lot of wins here in group stages.
Maybe favored them a bit, right? Maybe things would have gotten a bit.
A few games, but very few.
To pull up the hill with that team sort of taking it from them, but they played most of the same game as well as they could have really, and they'll be happy to get out of this lobby now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was looking at them off spawn yet again, looking at them game, and you can see
what is that? Why does that keep happening?
More favorable for them, and that's where they're sort of staying a lot more together when they're looking for surge. You saw them just outside of Seaport, outside of that city, and trying to look for those surge tags, trying to chop a team down on top of that surge base, just really staying together for that surge. And we could see them having a much more fruitful end game because of it, and they just set themselves up so well, and they executed as we know they well can do.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there 15 eliminations from the 2 games. 10 of those at least
is it the editing they've done on the photos, or why is every Fortnite Pro got the smoothest fucking skin ever? It's got to be some editing shit, right? There's no way all these teenagers have the smoothest skin ever. It's got to be the way they've got to be doing some editing or some makeup or some touch up or something, right? Makeup? Muzz is can confirm makeup. Wearing makeup feels so odd. It only ever happens whenever I'm doing shoots, and it always just feels weird.
Easy.
I don't know how
more
they do it.
stats.
It feels uncomfortable all the time. Oh, also, chat, again, I haven't mentioned this today, but it's the pinned comment. If you guys want, we are doing another discount. If you guys want to buy any of my mouse pads at arcaloot.com, it's 15% off. Just once you get to checkout, use code FNCS. So this is the prices before the discount. So if you guys want to cop a mouse pad, 15% off, use code FNCS at checkout. I'd appreciate the support. Really, Patrick? I guess maybe it's just maybe I'm just not used to it. I'm sure if you get used to wearing makeup, you probably wouldn't feel so weird. Smaller mouse pads are working on smaller mouse pads, but not currently, no.
Okay, I'm not listening to this music at least. Chat, let's show the leaderboard. Bam, bam, bam. I drop, scroll, qualified. Sharari qualified. Cringe Moppy in third right now, or basically in first place. Evic, the guy that jumped off high ground like a crazy man.
Oh yeah.
Fourth place right now.
With 11 elims that game.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of the good teams are not doing good right now. You got Trulex,
Like,
Taste, and Chico not doing too good. In a 10th place right now. You got Teeny in 13th. Robon Axe versus Fly.
Benek Pixie Marius.
Marine Jerdy 17th.
Pixie.
Trexer Robin Hijo. Fishy X. Vanny Kick Pixie Marius Scout only 18 points. Shark Juice and Andy 9 points. Why is there a Norwegian flag in last place? Nova, what are you doing, Nova? Come on, man. Block him, bruv. Philip Monk, this guy's also Norwegian, I think. Clone in 31st. No bueno. Chat. Fuck, I don't know Spanish, bro.
Coming up next match.
This music is epic. Sixth is landing bird, are they?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Sixth.
See her.
Fishy X is landing bird, and Mystic and Max are landing bird.
Fishy X.
This team is landing bird. How are they? Wait, what? How are they splitting bird? No, they're landing flooded. Oh. Wait, so Taste and Trudeluxe Chico are getting conned.
What's the point of Fortnite? Oh.
Obviously in game 1, they were on
What's the point of what, Motor?
I was just reading chat, bro. Someone said, what's the point of Fortnite organizations? What do they benefit from when they have a pro? And I said followers and cloud, basically, no?
I mean, what the fuck else would they do?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't understand the
What, are
question.
they just gonna be an esport organization with no players? It's like asking what does a fucking football team gain by having the fucking football players on their team?
Yeah, I should have just said that instead, to be honest.
They honestly might have a chance of winning that game against Hydra.
Yeah, 100%. I think they were doing what they didn't do in the very first game. They were playing those
Ada 3 minit.
players, they were getting those refreshes, and they looked up at height at a really good time, but it was just unfortunate that one of them went down there as Mappy earlier on, so they couldn't quite keep all three together up on height. And as you say, I think if that zone had played,
I thought they'd take a percentage of their players' earnings.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about as well.
Yeah, they do most of the time, and then they give the players a salary, and then usually,
uncontested, you'd expect them to do
I mean, usually for me, like if I would be in an organization, I would have like deliverables. Jay, if you don't know what the like deliverables are, it's like, for example, like one tweet a month, one Instagram story a month, or probably usually more than that, you know, and then like 4 photo shoots a year, like 3 days of filming in a year, like shit like that, you know.
But then like you're also looking at them and they didn't really have much, and then
They take everyone's earnings, no? No, not every contract has a percentage thingy taken, earnings. Mine was 20% though, it was bad. Or 25.
And they were again another example. So what we saw in game 1 from Cringe Mappy and Cade, where you have a team
Yeah, chat, it was bad.
and then, you know,
I'm not saying which org,
the tank to actually hold it
but yeah,
out
I was getting ripped
throughout
off
the rest of the
hard,
game, right?
and I was only getting paid like
The second
$800.
odds were actually sort of the odds were against them, if anything,
But they
right?
did give me a
Because
shit
right,
ton
they're
back.
obviously not there.
And
But they
fun
take
fact, they
time.
didn't even take a single money of mine,
All those maps
like
Single money?
until the end. Oh, I was, bro. I swear, I thought I kept.
No, you don't, bro. Just keep yapping, bro.
they're not in
Okay.
the best of spots.
Yeah, they're not. And because they don't have a trio.
They didn't even
Yeah.
take anything basically besides like the last year. They were like, okay, fine, you were in our organization for 2 years. We'll just take like the last 6 months even or some shit. So I gave them like 3k.
And it was those lack of materials that they of course had
Nice, bro.
that they couldn't quite hold on to it. So not really.
It's really
ideal for those
interesting.
guys,
Yo,
but it
Gam
shows
Babs,
that
stay with it.
height is not free. It's not
stay
there
with
for
it
the
3
same
months.
necessarily for every single team that's in the lobby right now.
पाँचजना क्वालिफायर र पाँचजना
Bro, Fnatic or M10?
For some of the teams that are looking from the front side,
Fnatic. Fnatic was a really good org. It was probably the best org I've been in out of the four. Next to Tundra.
Absolutely.
Tundra.
So any
Yeah, Tundra was really fucking good.
predictions now that we are nearly halfway through
Yeah,
the days, boys?
didn't
In
last very
terms
long,
of
though.
These new names that we're seeing.
last very
are
long.
there
Yeah, I
any,
had a 1 year
I wouldn't say pretenders to
contract.
the
I thought
throne,
like
any
World Cup was gonna come and shit. I was like, no, I don't
potentials
want a
that you
2 year
think could break
contract.
through this weekend?
Because I thought I was gonna get
they
so
also
many
can do it
viewers,
right
but then
there
World
in
Cup
the
never got
final
announced and I kinda
success,
got
on the
unmotivated.
high ground. Duo
Yeah.
looking pretty good. I think they had decent materials as well. I think everything was looking pretty strong. for
Savage,
that
when
team.
can I
They
join your
started high,
organization?
had a good time, but unfortunately went down to full
My
damage. So it's a
organization?
nightmare situation
Yeah.
for them, but hopefully that's going to propel them through because they have a decent little drop spot, good off.
Chat, maybe if Hallucina blows up, we can make Hallucina esports, bro.
For maybe winning a game.
And then just make it so like
It's so hard. It's so chaotic in the early game. Like,
we
I
just
was
make
thinking,
it so
just, like, all the
we
teams
sign players for like $10 a month.
teams and players like moving to different spots. Obviously, when
We just sign like 500 players for $10 a month.
available, so there's now new teams trying to take that spot. Creates a weird paradigm.
And
Like, I'm
then-
just looking out for what's happening in the early game. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if
Yeah.
anyone moves into
That's
those
it. That's the
most
whole.
hated drop
That's the
spots
whole
by
fucking
our
business.
so
Okay.
far.
I was
If
waiting
Fritz's
for
trio
something
drops to
interesting,
Demons
but
Dojo
alright.
yet again, we had them going for brutal boxcars, but it seems like they've made themselves a new home
Killer
and they're very
defending the
happy to
follow.
stick with it.
You
So
look
we'll
like
see if
40
these
in your
two
profile
games
picture,
up
now you look
and
young
shout
as
out
hell.
to our casters, Takata and the best
Yeah, I
attacker.
de-aged somehow.
Thanks so much, Desk. And I mean, Levin called it out already, Takata, but there are just so many teams kind of just shifting
Yo, I could actually use some of this hair. Yo, the best taco. Can you send me some of this hair? I'm balding.
Bro, are you actually balding? 'Cause I think I am.
Yo, Takata, bro. Just slice off that part right here. But give me this part here, bro. Let me put that on my fucking forehead, please.
I mean, Seaport City, Global Heights, both POIs above and below the drop spot.
This guy's got the silver AirPod Max Pros in ears, bro.
Different trios, so all it takes is one of them to say, okay, you know what, let's try out this split. Will it happen? Let's see. Game 3 starts now.
Game 3 is starting now, chat. When is the
Let's fucking go.
when's the halftime finished on Arsenal Manchester City, bro?
Like the halfway point, right? As halfway as we can get for the day, Takata. And when we're looking at some of the teams that we've been seeing have some of those highlight moments in the end game, Mappy and Cade, I almost feel like this might just be a third time's the charm type of situation, right? Like, surely one of these high takes has got to work out for them.
I'm down. I'm down to see it happen, Taco. I'm on your boat here, but we'll take a look now at, you know, what ends up happening in this early game, because this is where it all starts, leading up to those end games, those victory
Manchester
royales,
shitty.
as we look at Hasten,
It's a funny one, bro.
and Chicho. Not too surprised that they haven't.
Alright,
gotten
Savage,
the
what
VR
is your
yet.
prediction for this
I think
game?
it's just
Do you
about
think Cringe or
consistency
Tayson is gonna
is
win the
what
game? There's
we've
two
kind of been
contenders.
Saying for this trio, they are currently
I
in,
think,
including the trios that have already won or not, 10th or 8th place. Let's say 8th place on the leaderboard, not including the ones that
I
have already gotten the
think-
victory royale. So not in that top 5 safely yet. Not too far either.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, but for some of these teams,
I
they've
think-
got quite the uphill battle.
I think my boy Make It on Top is gonna win this game, bro.
Teams that are also just
This
moving
guy,
around
Make It on
the
Top,
outskirts of the
Kuni
map,
Mula, and
trying to find
2T.
different strategies that work out in their favor,
Alright,
as
can we
well
get a
as
Nelson in the chat for this guy thinking for like 2 hours straight and giving the worst like prediction ever?
be a relatively
Bro,
hot spot
listen.
here.
I just have respect for the underdogs, bro.
Might have a battle underway with that chili chug splash having been popped. That leads me to believe that they're certainly looking for a fight.
Teeny just died.
Yeah, looking for angles as well. But
Chat, Teeny's actually not going to Grant, I think.
we talked about this previously. Panda's trio is not contested anymore night shift, but they do have trios surrounding them that want to get damage, that want to get those tags. But seeing the Panda already has an elimination, I believe they are in a 3 versus 2, and Atris now is getting soloed out.
Atris dead.
Atris dead.
Unfortunately, he's just gonna get hit from 2 separate angles.
Moran, Ziffy dead.
Alright, that was a clean fucking triple.
Yeah. They're actually getting fucking worked off spawn, bro.
Yeah.
An early 3 eliminations as well for Panda's Tria. Takata just means that they're gonna have ample time inside a Night Shift Forest to really loot out to their heart's content. And not only that, but they can even shift their rotation strategy because they have so much surge already established.
Why?
Good kind of safety net, knowing you just get those early game eliminations. You've done so much damage, finishing off the knocks, the tags, the full eliminations. You can kind of safely just continue with your loot pad, be efficient, and kind of plan out your next stages of the match without as much stress.
Yeah, it's already happened.
Some of these eliminations did happen. Kind of quick cleanups.
Anix really wasting no time to just throw himself inside those boxes. Mappy Cringecade though, they've managed to find the Roman Shogun, hoping for a better
The what? Roman Shogun?
out of this as well. Instead,
Chat, you think they have to like? You think they have to like read and do like?
Cringe Mappy-cade,
You think they have to remember the names of every item in the game? Like every AI, everything like that.
Yes.
Right, and those are crucial
What?
if you're looking for the
They probably have to do like tests, bro.
not to qualify.
Yeah, 100%.
through.
You're not allowed to say golden
What's this called? And then
Leading up to the final matches based on
it's like a fucking Roman Shogun entity man katana.
they're going to be looking
Fucking.
at Victory Royale. If they're right on the cutoff for top 5 and qualifying through consistency, they don't need the Victory Royale. They just have a, you know,
Do they say Bob?
place. We'll kind of have to see.
Chat, this is the team that is winning this game, I think.
Decisions are going to be made.
Kunimula.
Teams just continuing to try and lurk upon
Wait.
each other though. They hear shots in the
Chat, do you wanna get the reaction of
see
game
if
1?
they can find an optimal position
Savage?
to get the better
Game day today, let's bring it home.
ease as well, just
Alright, chat.
flying every which way, but
Let's watch this.
Trixter, Robin, Hygel, they've got their prey currently.
Muerto, muerto. Aún hay vida. Buenísima. Va, wait, se muere.
Who's got that fucking shit mic, bro?
The mic is insane.
We got Robert in a tree.
Come back on the leaderboard. One good end game
Oh no, he's in a bush.
is what you need in this match.
Funny how you aren't even guaranteed money. Yeah, I think top 40 only gets paid. It's fucking crazy.
Well, you don't get guaranteed money for grants.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any money. It's kind of sad.
Playing from inside of the bush, just trying to find those tags. I was
Bro, I'm gonna
also
make
looking at
more
the
than
team.
first
They're
place
gonna
by
be
just
that
streaming it
build.
now.
Okay.
Just curious if they're gonna look for an
I'm
opportunity
trolling.
to see if they could maybe try and tackle an elimination or two themselves, but
Top
maybe
25
that
teams from the
spot
33 get paid.
pretty
Okay.
easily.
So when I'm looking here at Brutal Boxcars now. This
Yo,
was
if there's anyone in chat
because it does have
that wants to
multiplayer
sponsor the grand stream,
And generally we've seen trios kind of base up
I'll do a post-match advertisement for your brand in between games, bro.
safer to kind of disengage. I believe all they had
Red Bull, if you want to sponsor me,
kinetic blade, which
I will do it for $10 bucks.
The worst mobility item based comparing to the
How
Lightning
much?
Blade and the Oni mask.
How does $5 sound?
See how that plays out for them if they do it. But for Pixel,
Bro,
Dude,
you
auction
there.
to start at F5, bro.
season here.
Chat, anyone got a better offer?
Get even those spare shield fishes.
20, we got $20. 30, we got 30.
It looks
We got
like
50,
Mighty
we got 100, we got 300.
opted to move into
We got 1,000 from Steve Pizza.
farm territory.
1,800.
Just opened up. Started
5K.
with the success
I'll give you 10K to promote.
of
Wait, what did
last match
what did you
on
type
the
now?
Royale.
Give you
Shattered
10K
Span,
to
though.
promote my maps between each game.
Loki,
I want
Luigi,
10K
and
every from
still
every
just
game, bro.
waiting for their opportunities to
Okay, buddy.
establish Surge as well, and
Savage,
a lot of this just seems
if
like
I gave you $5,000, yeah?
slight lull here to kinda
Would you
see the
put better in
rise
your
of
name for
early
FNCS?
excitement from
No,
their
I'd put it
first
all
two
on
lobbies,
black.
teams starting to find a little bit more of
What?
their flow and rhythm.
Huh?
goes on, you kind of get to see a bit more. These trios are rotating in the previous 2 matches, and what has kind of not worked, or maybe what has worked.
We got True Legs, Taze, and Chico fighting Finn.
Veteran buka klik saya tu boleh wah. Saya tak ada curve. Magma Dose. Chance Mission Dhoni, Nick, Eddie, Legs. Rico. Visual X, Amnist, Birds. Asian different. क्या मैं सब ass low ही रही थी
Does come at a bit of a cost though. Maldives finds his shields decently chunked into. Other teams now beginning to fixate their eyes upon this elevated position.
Oh hell no.
Trying to currently crank up on. Still should be a decent surge base though. But now they need to ensure that they are finding tags Takata because it's so much mats that they just used.
Yeah. As we take a look now at
Drink water.
Kira, his fan, also known as Hedra.
Alright, Motor, entertain the streams a bit. I need to get my water.
Always a little risky, but seeing it's almost second zone, you can afford. It's only 1 damage per second, 2 storms, so not too much to worry about. Have the Oni masks in hand. The issue is when you're getting pressure applied from multiple angles, kind of got to be careful. You can wait for a moment to strike, as you know that most of the time when pressure is being applied from multiple angles, you can maybe find an opportunity to just jump on one of the solos very quickly, box them up, but those are all very risky plays. It depends if you want to take it, as the Oni masks are going to be used now to kind of rotate back into zone.
These teams are spending a
You know me the best, you know my worst, see me hurt but you don't judge. That right there is the scariest feeling. Opening and closing up again, I've been hurt so I don't trust. Now here we are staring at the ceiling. I've said those words before, but it was a lie. And you deserve to hear them 1,000 times. If all it is say that is, why is it so hard to say? If all it is to say that is, why am I in my own way? Why do I pull you close and then ask you for space? If all it is to say that is, why is it so hard to say? Isn't it amazing how almost every line on our hands align? When your hands are mine, it's like I'm whole again. Isn't that a sign I should speak my mind? I've said those words before, but it was a lie. You deserve to hear them 1,000 times. If all it is to say that is, why is it so hard to say? If all it is to say that is, why am I in my own way? Why do I pull you close and then ask you for space? If all it is to say that is, why is it so hard to say? When I close my eyes, it's you there in my mind. When I close my eyes,
They close this one out.
Hydra can't seem to catch a break here at Demon's Dojo. Even when they're successful in taking out Night Rose, they're still having to just deal with all these other players trying to steal away their loot benefits. Void Oni Mask gonna be able to create a little bit of distance, a little bit of space, and more importantly, get them into the next edge of zone, because now it's up to Stolly, Fricks, and Risk to actually make their move inwards. And with only a Typhoon Blade, that's gonna be much easier for Robin, Hydra, and Trexer to even eliminate them on that rotate lane.
Yeah, especially if they look back. Not a great position, but we'll see what they're able to do with it. As you can see, Full Oni masks ready to go. Fourth zone has a... We will have Rift Island coming. All the spare shieldfish now going to be picked up from the box they created earlier to push the Andy, Shark, and Jew. I kind of like how they're preparing themselves. Only thing I would like is maybe a better pump shotgun to the gray. But you know what's fine? You can't ask for everything in these set lobbies.
Got plenty of fish at least to split evenly amongst their trio, so that is definitely a nice way to take advantage of some of the resources available on the map, especially when you're not under pressure. And just have to hope that they've been able to maintain the surge damage threshold as well, but teams now taking notice of Shogun's Arena having just spawned in.
Kind of long-range shots being taken. We haven't seen any big brawls on Shogun's Arena so far. It's kind of just been one trio that's walked up and taken the medallion, but Axe Force is going to get knocked down. Raban for 9 doing what they can to not lose the rest of the loot here. Crouching, avoiding those footsteps, kind of planning. Do we Oni mask out of here? Do we try and catch one of the players off guard, as it looks like the Oni mask into the zone is going to be the play to force a disengagement?
It might not be a disengage, but they might have been unintentionally bailed out by another team moving into this Magic Monster's position, drawn towards the sound of fire. Mystic, Brax, Maxi, they were hoping for a cleanup. Instead, now they find themselves having to watch their own backs. They know that there's another trio lurking. They don't want to give up more than what they have to as far as their resource expense is concerned.
Very quick to reboot Axe Force back into the match here. And I believe they even kind of secured Axe Force's loot, or at least a bit of it at least. They kind of boxed up his eliminated character and was able to kind of give him a bit here with the barrels. They should be able to get back in the game, so I'm actually not too worried about this trio so far.
Really thought we were going to see a little bit more there from Kira, but given that we only saw Kira on screen, I have to wonder if he might be by his lonesome, not actually intact with the rest of his trio. Might have been hoping for that reboot van that we just saw F9 use.
Yeah, we'll have to see, as Kelda and Serena having a bit of a tough situation as well. It seems like this Spanish trio just keeps trying to fight everybody they possibly can. I wonder if they're kind of going for that, you know, victory royale, so they want to have enough loot, enough mats and damage to be able to secure that. It's just kind of risky to continuously take these engagements over and over again. As Saren's been cracked, Kelda's been cracked as well.
Everyone kind of just using what they've got, but Typhoon Blade, the Xing Xing is breaking through these boxes, and Kielva, Goba, they're gonna find themselves on the receiving end of it. It's only Seren things, but Briske, Fricks, Stali, they're just gonna chase him down. They know that it is only one member remaining, but a pull back, actually, reconsideration from Stali, gonna be instead content to take what they've already secured. Don't want to find themselves in a compromised position. It looks like Takata, just too much traffic in the area. Might have felt like they were going to find themselves getting eliminated if they were a little bit too greedy there.
How much have they even secured, though, is my question. I mean, still only 15 above the threshold, still not fully capped on mass, not even halfway there. So they've got a ways to go, but at least all 3 players are still remaining, so always opens up that opportunity for more. As Ewick now had an unfortunate slip from the high ground, kind of twisted his ankle up.
We don't talk about those.
Went down to fall damage, but you know what? It's all about making it happen here in the next game. As hopefully we'll see them in late game once again.
I think the toughest part is when it happens in 4K, right? Like, because imagine you're having, like, a lot of players, they'll go back, right? And they'll like, what went wrong for this match, you know, that kind of thing.
I want to be in that mod review session personally.
Probably, yeah, no. You know they're going to mess with them a little bit about that, but hey, still phenomenal things that could take place here in this third match. Not for Dabule, though. he's gonna find himself eliminated by Predage's trio. A big come up currently though. They needed those mats to carry them through this mid-game into the late.
That's not good for Pred. Radion, on the other hand, are going to be getting that quick refresh as we have Darky right behind them. They don't know how tagged they are, I think, but 1,200 above the Storm Surge threshold in a great position on this 6th zone, being kind of the first so-called 50-50 of the match, these partial zones, and another 2 eliminations going to be picked up. This is huge for this trio. They can now look to play on the uncongested side if they want to kind of pre-fire, get closer to the storm here, pre-fire some Oni masks in zone, but there is 2 more partial zones that are going to happen before moving. So good news is they have so many options, so many choices. It's all about just making the right ones.
Frix, similar situation on the other side. Moment to revisit. Finally did manage to get that final elimination onto set in, but Monet, Loki, Lushi, a little bit stuck here currently on the side of the hill. It's a decent spot, relatively center to the zone, but they don't want to have to deal with actually breaking through towards the higher points of this hill. They do have options right now though, Takata. If they want to go low, if they want to try a little bit closer to height, but what they need more than anything right now is Surge.
Yeah, that's the problem. That Surge
cheating,
kind of
bro.
eliminates a lot of those options because they're forced to put themselves in a place where they see a lot of the trios rotating in zone. Good news is they're already so centered that they have vision on the trios rotating in. They have a secure position that's going to help them in the upcoming zone. So as long as they don't get lobby focused here, as long as they don't take a lot of damage, don't get cracked, and just continue to apply that pressure and hit their shots. I mean, mainly they have to connect their shots here. I don't think any connections have been made yet.
Predage's trio, though, when we last checked in with them, that was as close to a Loot Llama giveaway as you're gonna get. Monet, though, just getting ticked away. And fortunately for Monet, it was actually a knock from players afar. Otherwise, that would have just been clean elimination had it been to the actual surge damage itself. Still a rough position to be in, though, as Loki, Lushi continue looking out. It's Elix trio that they're trying to find tags into. Now Chicho, as he rotates through the low ground, but nothing is connecting.
They just can't connect these shots, Taco. It's exactly what they need, and they're forced now to use chug splashes, their last remaining heals, in desperation to just hit any shot possible. Are they going to be forced to make an Oni mask play? Are they going to be forced to play that risky kind of fight? I don't know how much more time they're going to be able to just take these ticks.
They've at least got mats, but they are using a good chunk of their hard materials just to maintain this spot, and they've definitely got to get a move on. They're going to desperately make a play for the low ground, hope that there's another trio, a team that's even worse off than they are currently. Lushi jumps straight into Pitoxi's box, finds the elimination they need, just now hanging 56 above, but the work isn't finished. They still have so much more to go.
It's a marathon for this trio, and they're just at the starting line here, able to get that quick elimination, but still need to replenish their shield, replenish their HP, make it into zone, and do even more damage. So many boxes to be checked. It's definitely possible, but it's not going to be easy for Mystic, Krax, and Maxi, though. They are looking a bit more healthy, more comfortable, as we see where this 8th zone is going to be pulling. It is going to be northeast, so honestly pretty close to where this trio is, as they can kind of look for options on rotating. You just have to be careful to not Oni mask where other trios are Oni masking and then kind of get stuck in their box. So you want to find an angle, even if it takes, you know, tanking Storm a little bit, having to use a splash or a water sprite to recuperate it. As long as your trio's safe and together, getting to that zone is crucial here.
Krax has to be very tactical, though, with these last 6 charges on that Void Oni mask. If anything, they're probably even hoping that they're going to be able to find some eliminations, and hopefully those elims lead to those refresh charges of the Void Oni instead. Cringe now mapping himself forward. Cade mapping closely behind. Still, this isn't the kind of setup that you would expect or want for trying to take a height take here.
Yeah, Vanya's gonna go down right below them. This could be an opening for them to play a bit aggressive, though, but they don't know that Ziandy's right on their door, knocking, incredibly healthy. 170 above the Storm Surge threshold as they continue to rotate together. The trio right now with the highest elevation is going to be Kai's, Kramsu, but Tayson, Chicho, and Trulex now 330 above. Just looking for any openings on potential eliminations, and they might have found just that as they get a knock, they get another elimination. 2 more on the board. This is huge.
Clean map refresh as well. It was just so quick the way they were able to capitalize on those 2 elims. Kramsu, Gaze, and Clone, though, they're trying to maintain this strong high ground spot. They threw the TPs forward just in case. Always want to have those safety measures, but they're also ready to just get ahead of the rest of the crowd. Up on the hill, though, Nosif, Naze, and Nate, they've actually managed to break their way through the mid game. A little bit of struggles here for France, but their hopes very much still going. Case doesn't have that Void Oni any longer. The charge ran out, and he's been chopped.
Let that happen.
Fall damage is so tragic.
Absolutely devastating for this trio. Kai's getting eliminated. Clone Kramsu forced to drop down from the best position in the match to now playing it out as a duo. Only 225 above as they're forced to regroup and continue from the mid ground.
And that's how easy it can be for things, the rug, to get swept from underneath you completely. Cringe, Mappy Kate, though, trekking through this low ground. Got a decent amount of space tarped out, but what they're trying to find currently is Parax wiggling his way through this low ground as well, but it's not going to be enough. A full trio bearing down on you. That's going to be a little bit more siphon materials here for Mappy, Kate, and Cringe to work with, but they need more, and they might just find it up against the likes of Hydro, Robin.
Doing a great job spraying back now. It's always risky when you go for that cleanup, even when you go from the knocked player to bring back the loot, and that decision is going to cause Mappy to go down, leaving his trio to play it out as a duo. They're not even ahead of zone here, so they're in enemy territory on this rotate, forced to jump around the edge of zone. This is risky. You could fall into an opponent's box. You could get boxed up yourself. It looks like Cringe has already been cracked, but the healthy trio up on the top in the clouds are just going to rain down from above. Win condition in their favor.
We saw the script earlier on in 5th and 6th zone here for Fredage when they found that bountiful amount of eliminations back to back to back to back. You couldn't ask for a better setup. And now completely elevated here on height, spraying all these layers underneath them, not really leaving any opportunities for a trio to try and TP their way up.
Great job from Tayson, Trulex, and Chicho, though, catching a player off guard, trying to position themselves ahead of zone here. You can't use the Oni mask in this layer. It's all about playing together. Too many builds in the surroundings as they continue to break on through and look to find the other trio that's looking to claim low here. It might be a battle for it unless they want to take that decision to change layers.
Chicho, interested, moving on up, trying to stay directly behind Tayson. Tayson claiming so much space currently, but the shift comes at a cost. Trulex finds himself getting picked off here. Teams just lurking in the wings of that low ground, gonna be able to find that elimination.
An amazing layer change, but it cost them a player as Ciandy and Shark now with so little mats are forced to kind of play on the edge of zone here. Look to drop down a player, have the option, unable to successfully execute it though, as Tayson is continuing as a duo, but he's running low on mats.
From rags to riches though, when we're talking about comparisons currently, Fredage still so seemingly healthy up on the heights. Tayson and Chicho doing what they can to get by. They know what's taking place above. They can see just how much territory has actually been claimed up in the skies. But first, they've got to worry about this trio directly underneath them. They might find themselves sandwiched here. Shark, Z, Andy fighting for their lives. But it's going to be Chicho, Tayson doing what they can to survive. Instead, it's Tayson, though, finally exchanged.
Gets one, gets the finish, is going to keep him up in zone. Chicho now doing what he can, but he is going to get knocked down. Pred now left alone up top to let his 2 fraggers drop down, clean up the fight. Will they be able to do so, though? 3 water sprites, 6 splashes, everything to heal this one off, but they might even just be able to finish this off quicker if they can frag out.
Look, we know Shark is crazy, but anybody left in a trios lobby as a solo, it's never gonna bode well. Radion, Relic, A little bit of a tango here. Only one more stands between. The Italians finding success, and Panduram succeeds. Victor out from above just left his teammates to handle all the dirty work down below Takata, and it couldn't have worked out better for him.
Played by the books, cleaned it up perfectly, had more than enough loot to tank the storm there, was able to clean up the rest of that match, secure the victory royale. I mean, there's not much more to say about that, Taco. It was clean, it was executed well, and they did everything they needed to qualify themselves for the major finals.
If there's anybody I want to go back and see a replay of, though, it's got to be Pradaj. I'm sure he's going absolutely ballistic right now, knowing that his trio is confirmed and secured for the grand finals here in Major 1, but you really couldn't have said any better there. This team did everything they needed to. It was a clinical performance here in Lobby 3.
It's what you love to see. Dropping down to frag out, get those extra eliminations. I think they might have even got close to double digits there in the last moments. You can see how many they have, securing that elimination and victory alongside it. Just the bonus points because they already booked their spot to the major finals. I love to see it, but I also love to see the other three amazing faces on the desk: Frankie, Levin.
Thank you very much, guys. It's really nice to see another duo qualifying straight into the major finals.
Early high take win. I did say not many people will get that early high take win. I was wrong on that one, but I was right on the pre-days win. Thank you, T-Dog. Thank you, Demon, Divine, Tokyo, Grillo, Svante, H-Moo, Adsy, Panarex, Twill, Ragebait, and thanks for subs, guys. He does. Pre-day streams a lot of tourneys. And then the prediction will be pre-days. Nice. Alright, predictions up again, chat. No pre-days though, so the options have changed. Keep an eye on it. Every single game, eventually you get that win condition, you get a chance to win the game, and they took theirs here in game 3.
Yeah, big congrats to Rax in particular. It's actually his first ever grand finals, and he was leading the damage.
Oh, nice. So Rax is super young, underrated demon. Rax is crazy. Alright, chat, 10 more seconds, and then I'll call the giveaway for the V-Bucks. They still follow, chat. Appreciate y'all. They still subs too.
They were all up on high ground, and they looked like they were secure. They looked like everything was going their way. They were in that moving zone up on high.
Now, I'll be doing this after every set lobby game of FNCS, chat. Every group, last chance, major, and grand. So, a lot of V-Bucks being given away this season.
Had absolutely no chance, and that just opened the door there for Pradaj and his trio to take.
Pradaj. Am I even saying it wrong with pre-days this whole time? Pradaj sounds fancier.
Their consistency, they were definitely in my top 5 list for consistency. So, nice to see a team winning on height yet again.
Nice to see.
Are you watching West? Not for groups. Maybe grands though. Most likely grands, but not groups.
We're going to go to a short break now because that's why I'm hired. So please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with more analysis from game number 3.
So Pradaj is the way you say it. Pradaj. Fancy. I like it. Think about how you pronounce it in Spanish to get a better vibe on the vowels. I don't speak Spanish. Boy, Predage has his reaction on Twitter. Let me see. Oh, I wasn't following Predage. I'm weird. You sure? Wait, is this a different Predage? Wait, where is it? Who posted it? Where's it posted, chat? It's not on his. It's not on his Twitter. Hey, Nicole with the Prime. Damn it, chat, lock in. Can't tell me it's there. Where is it? Surely someone actually knows where it is. How do you know there's a reaction but you don't know where it is? How is this possible? Thank you, Vibes Sniper. Thank you, Finn. Thanks, subs, guys. Rare.
Check whatever 6'5", 250 of.
Warte, Chat, die haben gerade geschrieben. Wir sind dran. Sollte jetzt in den nächsten circa 15 Minuten gehen. Okay, chill, Chat. Chill. Let him cook.
Was hat? Guck mal jetzt. Chat, wir haben schon mal, ich unterstreiche schon mal.
Ja.
Ich unterstreiche schon mal, warte, wie mache ich das am besten? So. Richtig.
Ist er nicht da?
Haben wir nicht Predage geschrieben? Ah doch, haben wir.
Predage,
Join und wo ist iDrop? Ah da. Richtig.
Jonas.
Wir haben schon mal 3 von 3 richtig, Chat. 3 von 3 sind richtig. Ich will es nur mal sagen.
Microsoft Game Time.
So. Jetzt einmal Standings. Okay. Trinch ist so gesehen der mit den meisten Consistent Placements gerade.
Ja, Trinch ist called, meiner Meinung nach.
Trinch ist eigentlich, ne? Warte mal.
Oder 2 Games und die müssen 90 Punkte machen.
Ja. Also die müssten eigentlich so literally so 10 bis 20 Punkte machen, sind die safe eh. Tayson braucht noch Punkte. Wer auch immer ewig ist. Mone, ja, okay. Maxikin könnte sich noch callen. Haijo kann sich noch callen über Consistency.
Ja. Oh mein Gott.
Und Drew mit ganz viel Glück auch. Drew mit ganz viel Glück auch. Alle anderen brauchen Sieg. Ich sag, das wird jetzt unstacked da, ne?
Boah, Pixie hat 21 Punkte. Ja, der braucht halt echt einen Sieg, ne? Ist unmöglich sonst.
Also Pixie braucht einen Sieg, sonst ist es durch.
Wie passiert das eigentlich? Die sind alle 3 so gut, wir kennen die in so einer Lobby.
Digga, das ist auch noch die einfachste, ne, Bro? Also das ist literally die einfachste.
Die zweite einfachste.
Zweites, ja. Zeig mal kurz deren Matches.
Zweites, ja.
Ist das irgendwie so auf Spawn, maybe?
Einfach kein Search.
Ja, ohne Kills auch, Bro. Wenn die einfach nur mit Confidence spielen, dann würden die so einfach da durchrennen, glaube ich.
Aber...
Barbo 5.
Aber ich sag, die holen noch einen Win, to be honest. Ich sag, die gewinnen noch einen
Win. Nicht so krank, bitte.
Hä? Okay.
Die holen keinen Win. Wenn die so spielen, holen sie keinen Win.
Also am meisten hoffe ich, dass Hydro, Trexa und Robin jetzt ein bisschen Comeback machen und sich wollen. Also was
ja, das wäre geil.
Dabei, aber
das wäre ernst geil. Rede, mein Freund.
Und es gibt eine Person, auf die ich sehr doll Auge lege, dass sie sich nicht callt.
Wer?
Sag mal Vornamen. Achso.
Du? Ehrlich?
Ja.
Warum?
Aber ich hab wie auch der schon mit Cheater gespielt hat und so. Ich hab deswegen so feier ich aber nicht.
Doch, ich feier ihn.
Ja.
Ich guck komplett zu, mein Freund. Keine Sorge.
Ich feier Drew als
Gewinnt den Offzone-Fight. Panda, wir feiern euch.
Through consistency anyway, so no trouble for this trio so far, no concerns from me, and that's why they're in 5th spot and 2nd on the consistency leaderboard.
Now, when you look at the standings, just remember that 1, 2, and Mappy are sitting, and Mini Miner, they're sitting pretty in a way. This has been a fantastic performance.
Yes? Oh shit. That's lit. Nah, me and Yamzo sat out.
I mean, they're almost squad anyway.
Yeah, c'est des mecs qui... C'est le top Europe. Ils vont remonter la pente, mais... Pas au bout de 4 games, s'il vous plaît. J'ai pas envie de vivre la dernière game avec la crotte au cul. Allez, sortez-moi de là, s'il vous plaît, pitié. Là, maintenant, tout de suite, on sécurise et on kiffe notre vie. Pitié. Ouais. Bon, aussi, faut pas qu'il y ait une fourberie de scapin, des mecs qui veulent nous jouer au spawn. Même si, au final, en vrai de vrai, là, si jamais on débloque le compteur de kills, ça va aller bien mieux, hein, je pense. Hein. Des fois, les joueurs, c'est un peu des sortes de berserkers où faut débloquer le sang, tu vois. Faut que d'un coup, ils tuent quelqu'un Et ça va aller beaucoup mieux. Là, ils ont tué personne. On a même pas knock un seul joueur en 3 games. Alors que d'habitude, c'est vraiment des mecs qui vont aller te lâcher 5-6 games. Enfin, 5-6 kills par game minimum. Peu importe si c'est la finale, pas la finale. Allez les gars. Et bon, un contest, Marius il va refaire sa stratégie. Allez les gars, on sait en plus qu'il y a un contest. À gauche, go en abuser, on l'a pas fait une seule game. Ah le coffre qui a pas spawn, ça c'est un peu chiant. Quand même celui-là. Allez direct, des bonnes armes, s'il te plaît. Donnez-lui un pompon en or, quelque chose de succulent, il se dit ok vas-y. On a des armes de zinzin, go aller se battre. Ok, on n'a pas récupéré le bois, c'est un peu dommage. Là aussi les gars, faut se dire qu'il y a 3 trios qui sont plus dans la cup aussi. Hein. C'est 3 gros trios, donc forcément chaque game c'est de plus en plus facile. Et à la fois chaque game, bah c'est un peu plus aggro j'ai envie de dire sur la fin de zone. Parce que bah les gens qui sont dans d'autres situations, il y en a beaucoup. Les gens qui doivent justement faire un top 1 pour se qualifier. Donc la hauteur ça va être bien vénère, va falloir la tenir. Les gens vont forcément tenter de nous la griffe. Si jamais on la récupère déjà, faut déjà qu'on aille faire un late game à 3. Pour le moment on n'a pas vu la couleur. La storm elle diminue du coup. Il y a moins de monde mais en soi les paliers ils vont rester les mêmes hein. Donc oui au début peut-être la storm elle va pas te taper mais ensuite ça, les gens vont quand même tick tout le monde hein. Quelle pompe tu préfères quoi? Allez prends ton pompe de Tarzan, régale-toi. Récupère-moi tout ça. Si on se qualifie pas ce soir il restera quoi? Bah pour Vagnac on n'est pas éliminé encore, il restera plus qu'une chance, ce sera le Last Chance Qualifier. Extrêmement compliqué. Il n'y a que 3 trios qui vont pouvoir se qualifier là-dessus. Sur tous les humains qui ne sont pas encore qualifiés au...
Yeah, this is why doing your homework is important in Fortnite competitive, making sure you know what your opponents tend to do, what their strategy is, where they end up dropping most of the time, and even where they end up rotating, so you can kind of catch them off guard if you're able to outplay them in that sense. But Nazen now in a difficult position as he lost